7 years. I have been waiting 7 long years since I was 15 years old for the moment that takes place tonight. Zach Cooper making his FIP, his Full Impact Pro debut here at the Orpheum. Speaking of timetables, I've been waiting to wrestle my opponent for nearly a year, a guy who's been breaking doors down all over Florida, Cyrus Satin. But tonight, here at the Orpheum, I'm gonna make history, doing a lot of things that make no sense.
Tonight, it's FIP in Full Force 2019, and it's a big celebration for my Heartbreak Enterprises and Fabu, my personal protege. Tonight, it's your chance to prove yourself and to prove that you have a cherished spot in my Heartbreak Enterprises. You're not gonna let me down tonight, are you? You're gonna take that little meatball brain for Ciatso, and you're gonna take it out, and you're gonna beat him, and it's gonna be so much fun. And then we're gonna go out and we're gonna party like only we know how to do. Oh, baby, I can't wait. Are you ready? Are you ready?
You know, back in the old neighborhood, they used to carry my mother's groceries home from the bakery. Why? Because it was out of respect. Jon Davis, you and I go back almost 20 long years. From Florida to Pennsylvania, Cayman Islands, right here to Ybor City, FIP presents in Full Force. You put your entire crew in a line of fire, especially that little poofta, little lipstick wearing lady boy, Fabu Andre. You put your hands on me, dirty blondes, power drove me, trying to take me out of existence. I've been fighting the odds my whole damn life. You think you're gonna put me out? You think you're gonna end my career? Bigger, badder men have tried and failed. So boys, you wanna fight? Fuck a fight. I'm ready for war. Ma fango gula sorda putano sana and gula sorda.
I need someone to tell me why these two punks have another match tonight against us. We beat them fair and square last time, and they sit around on Twitter mocking us. The Skulk, what, degenerates, miscreants, what are their names? Liam? Noble name for a pussy. And Adrian, tonight, you two are gonna feel it.
Omar, I know the video you're referencing, and I thought it was funny, to be honest. Making fun of our names, Precipice, you know, I thought it was hilarious. You know what? I thought it was funny because I find stupidity to be somewhat amusing. And that's exactly what we all proved that last time. We outsmarted them in the ring. Vinny, tell them.
Listen, Skulk, you're no stranger to being in the headquarters. You want to emanate from the Skulk headquarters, but tonight, baby, you're in the headquarters of the freaking Precipice, Omar, Amir, and Auren. And tonight, just like you're no stranger to it, you're gonna hear that announcement that's gonna be heard around the freaking world, Still, your FIP World Tag Team Champions, Omar, Amir, and Auren, the Precipice,
It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I have been here at Full Impact Pro Wrestling. In Full Force, that's the name of the show, and in Full Force is what I'm about, because tonight, I come here with a purpose. I have something on my mind, something I have to accomplish, and it's all about Team OAO, right? Troy Hollywood. You guys are talking a whole lot about what you have earned, what you deserve, the spots that have been taken from you, that others have, that you should have. Well, you're given an opportunity tonight, Troy Hollywood. You're given an opportunity to face the very best in Full Impact Pro Wrestling, and that's me. That's the guy you're looking at. That's the guy that's holding this shiny belt right here, right? Tonight, Troy Hollywood, I hope you're as good as you say you are. I beg for you to bring your absolute best because tonight all that's happening, I'm kicking the shit out of you.
Championship match. Snoop Strikes goes up against someone who is the epitome of FIP, my dad's favorite wrestler, Jon Davis. However, in addition to that, we also have non-title challenge Anthony Henry locks up with one word of OAO, Troy Hollywood. And you have to think, if Hollywood can do the unthinkable and pin our world heavyweight champion, that has got to do wonders for his son. How about this, Zach? On the event, the FIP World Tag Team Championship is on the line. It's a rematch. The Precipice will defend against the Skulk right here tonight. Can you imagine? Championships on the line. It's going to be a huge.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Already in the ring, weighing 211 pounds from Tampa, Florida, he is Brian Idol! And his opponent.
world. We are getting things started here immediately, Zach. Brian Idol, Damien Angel. This is a big match to start things off. WWN and FIP present In Full Force 2019.
I was going to say, we are absolutely starting things off on a different level here, Trevin. First of all, Jon Davis coming out here and just claiming that this is just his world and we're living in it now, I guess.
I'll tell you right now, the interruption, before we could even ask him, what are you doing here? We were told quickly, as Brian Idol lands on his feet there, the agility on display, but guess what? So does Damien Angel. Flying head scissors taking out Brian Idol. A reminder, ladies and gentlemen, there are no countouts here in Full Impact Pro. Welcome to the Wild West as Angel with the axe handle coming after Brian Idol. These guys now battling it out outside of the ring. What a way to kick things off here, Zach.
Well, Trevin, when it comes to Damien Angel, you're talking about a ring vet in every sense of the word. He has been just about everywhere there is to fight in the state of Florida in his career. And the fact that he's still that agile, that strong, and in this case, devious enough to beat Brian Idol all through the bar scene of Ybor City makes him so dangerous.
Yeah, and speaking of dangerous, the opposite, superstar Jon Davis, seeing the danger, trying to hide behind Natalya Markova here, as Brian Idol and Damien Angel are just fighting. So many times have we seen Damien Angel in wars throughout all of WWN. Heck, last time we were here with Full Impact Pro, nearly destroying the building. Him against the end here. Trash can taken out. Brian Idol, he's up on the bar almost.
Can we talk about the poetry that is an FIP crowd just chanting violence? That is the most FIP thing I think I've seen all year.
I'll tell you right now, the term hot crowd is thrown around. This is a hot crowd here, ladies and gentlemen. They were restless. They could not wait for the battle to begin. As Damien now going after Sir. What is that?
Oh, wait a minute.
That's the Dirty Blondes.
The newest acquisition to the Jon Davis lifestyle.
Wow. Just when you thought things were about to dump onto 7th Avenue, a place that Damien Angel feels incredibly comfortable fighting all over the building. Well, instead, what do you see here? Here's Natalya getting in his face. Brian's punching him. Damien Angel's down.
Well, Trevin, you said it right at the start. FIP is the Wild West. Anything goes. And Jon Davis knows that better than anybody.
Yeah, you saw the attack there. Dirty Blondes just taking down Damien Angel, turning the tide in the favor of Brian Idol. And guess what? The Blondes are gone. Shock and awe.
And now it's all about the numbers game. We thought it was that going in Jon Davis grabbing at Damien Angel before things got underway, but now we have quadrupled that in huge spear!
Both men crashing into the ground.
I don't know if there was a pretty way to absorb that kind of damage, but I know for sure neither one of them accomplished that.
I'll give you a hint. There is wood down there, and those aren't much a match. So these guys, as you just said, the damage has been done to both men, but Brian Idol showing his tenacity getting back to his feet. Once again, if you're just joining us here, if you're watching on Facebook Live, you are checking out Full Impact Pro. This is In Full Force 2019, and Brian Idol might be winning this match. Or not, 1.5 count, Zach. Point I was gonna make, no countouts. Virtually no rules. Things are nuts here in FIP, and we are starting things off with one heck of a battle.
And now Brian Idol throwing the knees to the midsection. He has got a derailed Devil God and is looking to take every advantage that goes with.
Yeah, and what a beautiful butterfly suplex followed by that knee.
The only thing more devastating than that man's knee is his overconfidence.
Now you called it, and there's a reason Brian Idol is this confident. He knows he's that good because he is that good here. Damien Angel in some trouble here. Not the first time that Angel and Brian Idol in the same ring. Just a few months ago here at FIP, it was a tag team situation. Angel actually had the victory that night, 1-on-1 here. You gotta think Brian Idol is looking for the opportunity to get the win back.
Uh-oh, wind up. Ooh, big chop in the corner.
reverberating throughout the building here. Brian Idol was telling me his hair took 7 hours to braid. And now here's Damien Angel, chops of his own here, Zach. But
did the hairdresser have to take breaks to like catch a breath or something? Why did it take that long?
Thumb to the eye.
Now we saw right from the start here, Damien Angel coming in with aggression, but Brian Idol clearly having the plan in place to attack from behind. Oh, fisherman suplex hook. Oh, just a 2 count though, I will say. Picture perfect form from Brian Idol, but not enough to keep the Devil God down.
It's not often you see Damien Angel in trouble. Of course, tonight, it's been what, 5-on-1?
Yeah.
You got the Dirty Blondes get involved. Natalya Markova's been out there jaw-jacking, distracting. Superstar Jon Davis, of course. And Jon Davis is looking to get things done, looking to get the party going. He's happy about Heartbreak Enterprises in full effect. But Damien Angel is fighting back.
High Rent District.
Oh! DDT on the top rope.
We have seen Damien Angel throw around an act of violence DDT in his day, but he is redefining the genre with a move like that. Full head of steam on a clothesline.
You're right, Damien Angel now getting the adrenaline flowing. He's coming in here with those clotheslines, but a reversal countered by Angel. High knee here. Oh, what a forearm from Brian Idol.
You saw his head get rocked back there.
2 count only.
Now, Trevin, you mentioned right from the start when they were almost on 7th Street, I think the plan of action of this match for Jon Davis has been to keep Damien Angel from getting comfortable. Right when the match started, Brian Idol already jumped him. This is all about using the weapons that Damien Angel uses against him.
And Damien Angel ducks the clothesline.
Devil cutter right there in the center of the ring. Is that enough?
Pinfall. Oh, 2 count only.
As I stated earlier, Damien Angel has torn through the state of Florida in his days. We have seen him go up against some of the absolute best and brightest and come out on top, but what a kick from Idol to stop that momentum.
Yeah, beautiful savate kick there. And that running knee taking down Angel. What does Idol have in mind here? Positioning Angel.
Oh, wait a minute.
I've got to guess. The best moonsault ever connects. This has to be it right here.
Cover.
No, 2 count only. How impressive is it that Damien Angel able to get that shoulder up? Zach, so many people have been taken out by the BME, but Brian, now the question is, what can he throw at Damien Angel? He's got to be asking himself, what will it take?
Well, you've got the veteran's mindset of Damien Angel. You've got the strength, the agility, and the absolute bar-none toughness. Oh!
Hey, that's legal in FIP.
Kick below the equator.
Yeah, you just seen Natalya coming in with a chair and quickly getting out of the way of Damien Angel. What does Angel have in mind?
Oh, wait a minute. Active violence DDT. Active violence DDT on the chair.
If this connects, this is going to be, but what is Jon Davis doing?
I would say protecting an investment.
Wait a minute. Natalya Markova! An X Factor onto the chair. Idol's going for the pin. He got him.
Here is your winner, Brian Idol.
And you gotta be kidding me here. We said it. Numbers game. Heartbreak Enterprises. At times in this match, 5-1 against Damien Angel. But unfortunately, at the end of the day, what the record books will show, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Brian Idol.
I consider this much less a personal victory for Idol, much more a victory for Heartbreak Enterprises.
Oh, lucky us. Here's Jon Davis.
Dear God.
That's win number 1, baby! All right, I've got the limousine waiting to take you to see Little Miss You-Know-Who. So go on and have a good time tonight on Superstar Jon Davis. Oh, shut up!
to the ring here, making her FIP debut. For those of you who have not checked out our American Combat Wrestling brand, this young lady may be new to you, but I'll tell you right now, former ACW Women's Champion, and she has gotten into the shape of her life.
Setting up here. This is technically former champion versus former champion, and both these ladies have tussled against one Avery Taylor in the past. Double debuts here at FIP, although I think we've seen more than enough of Natalya Markova already. Nevertheless, both these ladies looking to impress here. And debut or not, the crowd is firmly behind Catalina Perez.
Hey, geography's on her side as these two ladies locking up. Touching the hair, totally legal by both of them, by the way. Natalya Markova looking like she's getting the better of this lockup. But intensity from both of these women. What a chop! Zach, we said it. We said it. We said expect two ladies who are hard-hitting. I think somebody just came out of their chair with such a hard hit.
No! Now, Trevin, I stated right at the start, we're looking at former ACW Women's Champion versus former ACW Women's Champion. They both tussled with Avery Taylor in the past. These are tough competitors, and they are both looking to prove it all tonight at FIP.
Yeah, and that elbow by Markova, catching her, you see again, catching Catalina. So many chops, so many strikes. Markova hits hard, trust me on this, but guess what, roll up, no. And the boot instead to the head.
Oh, wait a minute.
And here's the thing, neck breaker. I was about to say, here's the thing, Zach, they are moving at light speed, trying to have counters for the counters here, and neither one has been able to take control of this matchup for long.
Well, you saw Catalina look at her own chest there, beat red. Literally, what a head scissors takedown from the Queen Pin!
Yeah, Natalya Markova having to regroup, heading outside of the ring. You see superstar Jon Davis concerned on the face of the superstar.
And the Queen Pin celebrating with the plebes of FIP. Oh my God!
Chair hitting Catalina in the head. This has to be a pinfall.
No, are you? Now, when this thing started, we talked about these ladies being tough, and they are. However, did I expect Catalina Perez, the Queen Pin, to take a chair shot to the dome and kick out? No, I did not.
Neither did Natalya Markova, but it didn't take her long to get back on the offensive here. Markova choking Catalina Perez. And here's the reality of the situation. Referee Ken Klausner, he doesn't have anything he can do other than suggest, please stop choking her. It is totally legal here in FIP. Oh my goodness. The strikes. Kick after kick here.
Markova looking to perhaps collapse a lung for Catalina Perez. Wait a minute, Catalina catching the leg!
Yeah, but
wild swing. Oh, what a clothesline.
That's it. Markova just a little faster. Pinfall. No, 2 count only, but I'll tell you right now, you're seeing how tough both of these ladies are, but how hard it is to put away Catalina Perez.
Oh, Catalina ducking out of the way at the last moment. Oh, but catch another big shot to the midsection, and oh, into the turnbuckle.
Now the way she whipped her in there, and here comes a spinning heel kick here. Markova in control. I think a tooth just flew across the building. Pinfall. 2 count only, and I am in shock. But guess what? Markova's in even more shock.
Let's say this shows me 2 things. One, I don't know if there is a fighter in Markova's weight class who can hit as hard as she does. And number 2, Catalina Perez has redefined toughness. This is the hardest hitting match I've seen Catalina in, and the fact that she's still standing, the fact that she's going the distance with this she-wolf from Siberia impresses me immensely.
Now we're in a bit of a stalemate here, or we were. Markova starting to take control, but Perez gets out of the way. Sabah kick of her own. Both women down. What an impressive battle here, Zach. This will be the last match that we stream on Facebook Live, and what a way to end that portion of tonight's event. If you're watching right now, you gotta join the club. Club WWN, WWNLive.com, $9.99 a month. You'd get this entire event. You'd get Evolve Wrestling in 1 week. You get Shine Wrestling next week, and so much more. The entire library of WWN at your fingertips. And of course, as these ladies get back up to battle, just a sample of what we're going to see tonight. Boot to the face. Markova.
Oh, Catalina has been surviving on her speed and quickness alone. She's been able to dodge maybe a third of the attacks and trying to mount some offense here. Ooh!
Now Markova telegraphed that one. Caught with an elbow as well as a boot.
Combo, and a cat stabber in the center of the ring. Cover! No!
What was that, 2 3/4, maybe more? How close was that, Zach?
Absolutely. Catalina can't get frustrated. She has to feed off of that. She's so close. Oh, but now she gets caught with that boot in the corner.
Perez,
wait a minute.
She's prone right now. Markova trying something, but instead escaping and ducking the clothesline is Catalina Perez. And what do we have here? A little bit of suplex action, pinfall.
No! So close once again. And let's make no bones about this, Trevin. We have seen Markova get involved in quite a few matches here at FIP to tussle with the gents. And the fact that Catalina is able to stand tall and go the distance, I think speaks volumes about Catalina. Ooh.
Both ladies cannot seem to find the answer for the other. Is this going to be it? Ooh. German suplex into the pitfall. No, again. Not able to put away Perez. Markova, you can see frustration. Exhaustion has to be setting in for both of these ladies. The pace they are going right now, Zach, insane.
You can tell right here, Trevin, the foreplay's over. We are swinging for the fences. This is all or nothing. This is Hail Mary time. Oh, what a cutter from Catalina!
And is that Ace Crusher gonna be that Hail Mary?
Wait a minute.
And Perez, what does she have in mind here?
This is unprecedented. We do not see Perez in the high rent district. She's in no woman's land right now.
Yeah, but look at this. Jon Davis was jaw-jacking and gave Markova time to recover. I don't know if you caught that. Superstar distracted Perez, and right now Markova taking advantage. Oh! This has to be it. It is. What a battle between these two women here. I'll tell you right now, if you like what you just saw when it comes to Natalya Markova, remember the 9 Shine Wrestling Shine 62 will be part of Club WWN. If you're watching right now on Facebook Live, once again, end of the rainbow. You got to join the club. Head to WWNLive.com. 7 more matches to go. If that was any indication, Zach, this is going to be one heck of a night.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, Trevin. My math was never so good. Is that not 2-0 now for Jon Davis for tonight?
Yeah, and unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, there's more Jon Davis still to come as he's celebrating here with, as he called her, the femme fatale. And I'll tell you right now, Natalya Markova, so dangerous. You just saw it in action. As much as I was impressed by Catalina Perez, tonight has been Markova's night, it's been Jon Davis's night.
Number 2! Oh, baby! You made me so proud. You're just so good at ridiculous. But you know what? The hits are just gonna keep coming. How about the one I've personally been waiting for? It's time to say goodbye forever to that big meatball brain Ciatso. Let's bring out my personal protege, the man that's prettier than any woman in this building put together, the one, the only, my fabulous
the ring, weighing 180 pounds, with hats from Sarasota, Florida. He's the rise on the fabulous Fabu Andre.
You can hear the excitement in Zach's voice there. Every word he just said was written for him by superstar Jon Davis. I'm telling you right now, I thought Sean was going to talk the rest of the night, describing how excited he is about Fabu. I honestly feel like I'm at one of those clothing stores that I never go to. And you got that music playing and somebody trying to sell me something I can't afford. What are they doing?
When I look at Fabu, it makes me question a lot of things about myself, about the world as I understand it. It's troubling. If nothing else, Fabu is a sight to behold.
Sorry, Zach, I took a bathroom break. I see we're still doing Fabu Andre's entrance.
And his opponent.
Hey, he's wasting no time. That's Francisco Ciatso. Fun and games are over, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the chops from Ciatso. Last time we saw Fabu Andre and Francisco Ciatso here together, up and over goes Fabu, is back at heat stroke. Out of nowhere came Fabu, putting makeup on the face of Francisco Ciatso. Ciatso has been begging to get his hands on him.
Now, Trevin, I can't tell if this is a majority of just revenge for Ciatso, or if Ciatso saw the writing on the wall, saw what happened to Damien Angel, saw what happened to Catalina Perez, and said, you've got to strike first and strike harder if you've got a chance to survive this thing.
Oh, I bet you money we had officials and security having to keep Francisco Ciatso from coming out any sooner here. We've kept him and Jon Davis away from each other the entire night. Should imagine Jon Davis showed up about 8:59 in a giant limousine. And how prone right now is Fabu Andre, and what a great place to be kept.
I think Ciatso might be testing some waters here. I don't know. But nevertheless, Ciatso came here on a mission, and that is to tear the wings off this butterfly and then look to dismantle the rest of Heartbreak Enterprises.
Look at the ricochet of the body of Fabu Andre as he went flying into the turnbuckles, now outside of the ring. Again, regrouping or attempting to, because Ciatso's wasted no time. Superstar about to run away. Oh, he's too close here. Markova now trying to get in front of it, but Fabu Andre taking advantage of the opportunity, the distraction again by superstar Jon Davis.
Say Davis, once again, the difference maker. We saw him play such a vital part for for Perez, and now Ciatso. Get a little piece of the action. Oh, but baseball slide from Fabu saves his mentor once again.
Well, that's it. Putting his body in danger with superstar Jon Davis, and you saw Ciatso was happy to get his hands on him, but taking your eye off of Fabu. Say what you will about the pop and circumstance, this young man is incredibly effective in the ring when he gets going. You've seen so many impressive Fabu Andre matches in the proving ground of American Combat Wrestling. We've seen him in ACW as part of our flagship events, but right now, you're seeing what he can do in an FIP ring.
Well, not only that though, but over the course of the last year, we have seen Fabu get equal parts better in ring and equal parts weirder.
And here's Fabu now continuing to go after Francisco Ciatso. Very smartly, or I was about to say very smartly, not slowing down his attack, but instead now, again, the pomp and circumstance.
Say Jon Davis sweat like a southern preacher at ringside here.
Yeah, but what a DDT by Fabu. Is this it? 2 count only, but the damage has been done to Ciatso.
Well, and we talk about just the shape, the agility, the cardio of Fabu, to be able to take and absorb the atom bomb damage from Francisco Ciatso to start things off here. Playing the long game, trying to wear down Ciatso and just survive the night.
And as Fabu Andre there just wrenching in, got that head, trying to twist it off the body of Francisco Ciatso. Fabu now, what's he got? Bulldog! taking down Ciatso. He's got to capitalize here, Zach. What is he waiting for?
Well, if I had to say there was one downfall for Fabu that we've seen countless times in the Proving Ground at ACW, is that he, like a moth, is drawn to the flame, the bright limelight of the spot. Whoa, 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 wait a minute, wait a minute,
what
wait
is
a minute.
going on? Dirty Blondes are out here. Dirty Blondes are out here.
And we saw them as an equalizer earlier, and they're coming as, I guess, a sequel here. Once again, the enforcement group of Jon Davis.
Spike! Pile driver! Shades of all or nothing. This happened to Ciatso before. This is heinous. It is a mugging. There are 4 men beating on Francisco Ciatso. Ooh! That cowbell might have just broke the nose of Francisco Ciatso here.
And again, the numbers game.
I'll tell you right now, as Leo Bryan is starting, what's he doing? Is he choking?
He's got that bull rope around Ciatso here. Wait a minute, wait a minute!
He's trying to hang him! He's hanging him! He's hanging him! What is this?
Whoa, 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 whoa!
It's the end!
Your following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall, the Dirty Blondes versus the End!
FIP, baby, the wildest of Wild West!
Yeah, it looks like our previous contest thrown out, going right into the end versus the Dirty Blondes. And I was starting to say, the Dirty Blondes coming out of nowhere as enforcers for Superstar Jon Davis back at All or Nothing. Superstar had brought his goat to the ring to battle Ciatso. But the joke was on us as here were the Dirty Blondes. Damage had been done to Ciatso, but right now damage is being done to the Blondes. Here's the end. The fight's going everywhere.
Well, you know, Trevor, we both refer to the Dirty Blondes as the enforcers for Jon Davis. Nobody out enforces the End. They are domination personified.
Former FIP World Tag Team Champions getting ready to participate in one heck of a tag team tournament at All Japan Wrestling, but right now, gotta keep their eyes on the Dirty Blondes, and guess what? They're doing that, they're in control. Here's Perez in the ring, Odinson's in the ring, they've got Leo Bryan isolated.
Uh-oh. Let's say, these two giants have their plaything in place and are looking to dismantle Loverboy Leo. Oh my Lord.
Odinson has Perez up. How about a little FU action? Using his partner, crushing the ribs. Sternum, and who knows what of Leo Bryan. Is this over? Pinfall. And Leo Bryan kicks out how?
It's not even the damage to Bryan that I can't comprehend. It's the damage to the ring. The force, the acceleration.
Yeah, but you know what? Force and acceleration can be stopped by a rake to the eye. Now Michael Patrick tagged in, and I'm telling you, Zach, Dirty Blondes, so effective at cutting off the ring, albeit it looks like the End are doing the same thing.
Well, you were talking about the Blondes being the most well-oiled machine in tag team wrestling for the South, going against two behemoths, two modern-day kaiju, ripping and tearing.
You know, I usually take exception to the use of the term kaiju. I cannot argue when it comes to these two monsters. What does Perez have in mind? Oh, Jon Davis. Superstar catching the foot of Perez. Oh! And that distraction there, Odinson, caught by Leo Bryan. And I'll tell you, we got relaxed rules here in FIP. Dirty Blondes are taking advantage of it right now. What a lariat from Michael Patrick. Not often you see Perez in danger like this, Zach.
Yeah, Perez is definitely in peril right now. And the Blondes are absolutely looking to take every advantage here. And once again, third time tonight, Jon Davis, that little distraction makes all the difference.
Michael Patrick tagging in his partner, Leo Bryan. Patrick, the veteran of the group. Leo Bryan, though, I've watched this young man over the last 5 or 6 years just get better and better. You add someone like a Michael Patrick over 15 years in the sport. This team right here, I'm telling you, maybe one of the most accomplished tag teams, no joke, in all of the sport of wrestling, especially here on the independents. And how about Michael Patrick commanding, throwing the body of Perez down? Not a lot of people can snap Mayor Perez.
Well, here's the difference maker, though, Trevin. As you're pointing out, the Dirty Blondes have proven themselves in countless companies all over the South. However, no one has proven themselves more in the tag team division for FIP than the End.
Well, how about Michael Patrick trying to rip out the eyes from Pro, now tagging in his partner, Leo Bryan. Again, you can choke the man all day if you want. At some point, Odinson gonna lose that composure. Pro trying to fight his way back up. And like you said, I'm taking nothing away from either team. Both teams, so impressive. You gotta think though, obviously only one team can be the better team tonight. Whoever it is, talk about bragging rights.
And that's what's on the line here, folks. This isn't for gold. This isn't for #1 contendership. This is to prove who are the better big men.
Again, Blondes continue to cut off the ring. The damage is being done on Perot. And while referee Ken Klausner trying to keep Odinson out, damage has been done, pinfall. Perot kicks out, but you gotta think Michael Patrick's not gonna slow down the attack. It's gonna be methodical. He knows where to hit him, where to hurt him. Got the arm in control, tagging in his partner, Leo Bryan. Is there any end in sight, no pun intended, for Perot?
Well, here's the situation. When it comes to the Blondes,
That's it, what comes to the Blondes right now was a lariat from the massive Perot. And I was about to say, I am impressed that Leo Bryan got Perot up. Perot able to change his center of gravity, lands on his feet, and cuts the kid's head off.
I was saying, when it comes to the Dirty Blondes, there goes Leo Bryan's soul as he just got clotheslined out of his body. What I was trying to say was, when it comes to the Blondes, it's about control. Controlling the opposition, controlling your opponent.
And how Odinson is tagged in.
Can the End ever be controlled?
Well, that's it right now. You're seeing a man. I don't even think a cage could keep Odinson from his pride now. Beautiful European. And another. The rotation adding additional force.
Odinson has been studying abroad because he's got Europeans for everybody.
And he's not slowing down. What a unique neck breaker here. Odinson is a physical specimen that can do things that few men can do. But guess what Michael Patrick says? It ain't gotta be pretty, I'm gonna stop you until the Exploder Suplex.
As I said, for the Blondes, it's about control. For Jon Davis, it's about control. For the End, it is about chaos. It is about them continuing to prove their superiority in this company.
Here, FIP faithful coming to life for the End. Odinson's got Michael Patrick up, but Leo Bryan taking out Perot behind Odinson. I don't even think Odinson knows. And suddenly it's 2-on-1. What a boot from Bryan, taking down Odinson.
And now, Perot looking to take both men's head off.
Oh, my goodness, the massive Perot tackled down by both Blondes. This has broken down, and guess what? Totally okay in an FIP ring.
I say, this is all par for the course in FIP world. And now the Dirty Blondes both attacking the End on their respective corners.
But both of the End getting out of the way. And it's that tandem offense from the End. Europeans, lariats. Leo Bryan and Michael Patrick are being flattened.
I'll say, it's like a battle of the banjos with train wrecks. This is... what a bounce!
Odinson just pounced Leo Bryan across the ring. Pinfall. They got him.
Here are your winners, Odinson, Ruff,
And what started as a winning streak for superstar Jon Davis and Heartbreak Enterprises turned into a no contest, followed by the End defeating the Dirty Blondes. What an impressive battle between four incredibly tough men, two top tag teams. Numerous moments in that matchup, I believe Dirty Blondes had this one. Not a lot of teams have pushed the End like this. And how about this? Not a lot of teams can stand back up on their feet like Michael Patrick. Patrick and Leo Bryan are after this war with the end. I'll tell you, Zach, how impressive are the end as they head to All Japan, but how tough are the Dirty Blondes back to their feet? They look like they could go again.
Trevin, I like to think of myself as a connoisseur of monster movies, and if I know anything, it's that the sequel is always bigger and meaner, and the next time these two meet, I don't know if a ring can contain them.
What a war. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what the FIP Tag Team Division is all about, and you gotta think our winners of tonight's main event, whoever leaves here FIP World Tag Team Champions, they got to be looking at both of these teams as Michael Patrick throwing chairs into the ring, losing his composure. The end have been on the top of the mountain before. Maybe they're going to head back there, but not before we rearrange the Orpheum, apparently.
I'll say those are a pair of angry blondes, and Jon Davis none too thrilled to have the momentum deeply derailed thanks to the end.
Wait a minute. That's Anthony Henry's music. What is the FIP World Heavyweight Champion doing out here right now?
Yeah, I was gonna say that is not on schedule right now. The man who is the face of this company, Anthony Henry. A hitman in pro wrestling if there ever was one, and proud holder of the gold. And the champ is apparently going to grace us with some words.
It has been far too long since your Full Impact Pro World Heavyweight Champion has been at the Orpheum. You know what? Actually, I can't wait any longer, so let's go ahead and do this right now. Let's get Troy Hollywood out here so I can kick his ass.
From Augusta, Georgia, in the FIP World Heavyweight Champion, Anthony Henry. Making his way to the ring from Compton, California, he is the heavyweight of pro wrestling and 1/3 of OAO. The man, the ish, the legend, Troy Hollywood!
Well, I'll tell you, FIP World Heavyweight Champion Anthony Henry throwing us for a loop here. Not title special challenge match. We're doing it now. And I'll tell you, this is a major opportunity for Troy Hollywood. Like you said at the top of the hour, starting off the event, you made the point. A victory here tonight's got to put you at the top of the mountain. Not just in FIP, but it's got to get the attention of WWN officials across all brands. Like that, Hollywood catching. Henry snap suplex. This is it. 2 count only, but Hollywood wasted no time.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, from the snap German to what do we got here? Beautiful elbow, it connects. This is it. No.
Trevin, OAO's mantra have been one plan, one execution since the beginning, and Troy Hollywood has absolutely come to this contest with one plan, and that is to take down the FIP World Heavyweight Champion.
Here at FIP, Faithful trying to get behind Troy Hollywood, but Anthony Henry having none of it. Chops catching Hollywood. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a non-title matchup, but snap! Beautiful, beautiful power slam. I was about to say non-title or not, Anthony Henry is coming here like it is a championship match. That Russian leg sweep, not letting go. And another.
Third time's a charm.
It's got the hair legal here in FIP. Is this it? 2 count only, but the champion has taken back control of the pace of this matchup. And after that attack by Hollywood, how impressive it was, you hear the concussive force of that strike from Anthony Henry. How dangerous are the kicks of Anthony Henry?
Oh, I was gonna say, they are on another level. The kicks of the champ are absolutely on another level here. Wind up, boom!
It's caving in his chest. And I'll tell you, Anthony Henry, this man, over the last year, we've seen quite a change in Anthony Henry as Troy Hollywood able to catch him, throw him out of the ring.
Wait a minute. Going for his own kick. Oh!
That's sweeping out the leg. Credit to Anthony Henry. Troy Hollywood known for that punk kick. Henry having the answer. Definitely clearly scouted Troy Hollywood.
Hey, he read his book.
Yeah, but Zach, I'll tell you, I do not like where these guys are. Dangerous part of the ring. We got dueling chants of Hollywood and Sucks here.
Oh, wait a minute, Trevor. No, not like this. Hollywood putting on the brakes.
Zach, if one of these men is successful, this could be the end of the match. Henry lands on his feet, hits the forearm on Hollywood.
Oh, but Hollywood catching him off guard, blinding the champ.
That just raked his face off. And now Hollywood hits the punch. Successful, but he is not slowing down here.
Wait a minute. Going for it again, what a kick!
Now, you were talking about sequels earlier. This might be a trilogy.
And this FIP crowd calling for it 3rd time's a charm, good lord!
And as the Orpheum comes unglued here, Zach, Hollywood's got to keep up this offensive. He cannot let Anthony Henry even remotely cover. Pinfall.
That's the 1 count, took too long to take advantage. Ooh, big shot to the side of the head. And Trevin, you said it right at the start of the show. What a win in this case would do for Troy Hollywood, title or not. You put down the champ, that puts you on everybody's radars.
That's it, and I'm telling you, you can choke him all day. Hollywood's feeling it here, another boot to Anthony Henry. Pinfall, 2 count only, but now you're starting to see the...
Oh, and Anthony Henry not impressed.
Just as I was about to conjecture, you're starting to see some damage finally done to Henry. Instead, not only does he say you're number 1, he says, try it. How are your strikes?
Here's the thing about these giant kicks from both these men. It's not just a matter of a brutal impact. It's not just ouch that hurts. From that point on, it makes it more difficult to catch your breath, to fill your lungs with air, to keep going.
But somehow both of these men are continuing to go kick after kick. Things are breaking down here, but neither man wants to budge. How are they physically doing this?
Zach, it's hard to tell who's got the advantage here. Both these men have kicked each other to death.
They are superhuman. How are they even breathing? But Henry having the answers, or does he? As he's caught by that knee. But speaking of the knee, Henry takes out the knee of Hollywood, hits the enziguri. A flurry of offense here. Let me reiterate, Zach, how is either man breathing, let alone standing?
No, these two have been throwing haymakers since the bell rang. They're leaving it all in the ring here, Trevin. This is all or nothing. Wait, that was last show. This is full effect here at FIP. Both these men have something to prove.
And now Henry sees a prone Hollywood. Is this gonna be another kick? No, gets out of the way. Does Hollywood trying to pull Henry through. Henry able to change his gravity, stop things. Rolling through himself. Got a pin. No, whoa!
Right into the submission, unbelievable.
But
Hollywood's so long-legged to appeal, oh my God.
Neither man slowing down, kick from Henry, taking out Hollywood. Hollywood literally landing outside of the ring. And I don't even know if he knows how he got outside of the ring.
Oh, and Henry now up and over, maybe looking for a kick of his own.
It's good for the goose, it's good for the gander as a punt. The force connecting. Mass times acceleration. What acceleration! That's another boot.
Can he score his own trilogy here? You know, Trevin, I promised myself before the show I would be nuanced, I would be analytical, and instead, I just made a flurry of noises. Oh, there's the third during the pin exchange. But these two are fighting on another level. It's hard to keep up.
And like Star Wars was 4 through 6 better than 1 through 3. As Henry's coming into the ring to capitalize, but no! Hollywood, sign for life, but guess what? Uranagi, pinfall! No! Even Henry thinks that was 3.
You know it's close when the ref counts to 2, and he's also surprised.
Henry now coming to the top. If he's thinking what I think he's thinking, this is not good for Hollywood. Was going for the double stop. Saw Hollywood get out of the way, rolls through, but Hollywood's got an answer. Walk of Fame, no! Henry had it scouted! Henry had it scouted!
Springboard into a cutter, center of the ring!
Pinfall!
Oh, so close.
But Hollywood, the urgency! He's got him there into a lion tamer! Will the lion be tamed? Are we about to see the champion tap out in a non-title match?
No rope breaks here. He had him in a tourist trap, but no.
Yeah, but how good is Henry knowing how to not just change, reposition, and pinfall?
Still not enough.
Ooh. And my goodness, the damage that both of these men have done to each other. You can see the effect, but they refuse to stop. Adrenaline has to be flowing, but you're seeing it. At some point, the body says no, Zach.
Trevin, you've been around wrestling long enough. You know, for most of these men... Wait a minute!
Jumping to his feet is Anthony Henry. The kick, but Troy Hollywood. Oh! Elevation! Jumped 6 feet in the air. 2 boots to the face. Both men are down. This could be a double knockout situation. Both men, though, need to answer this 10 count.
Trevin, as I said, you've been around wrestling long enough. You know, for most of these men, the matchup after matchup, eventually they become a blur. A match like this stays with a man for the rest of his career. We are seeing different men after this matchup.
Hollywood now grabbing a chair. I don't blame him.
It's all legal in FIP, baby.
That's it right now. When you don't know what to throw at your opponent next, throw something you normally can't throw at him. What has Hollywood got in mind? Henry now finally back to his feet.
Oh, perhaps looking for the execution part of one plan. What execution, what a German!
And that German suplex may have dumped the back, if not the head, of Troy Hollywood into that chair. Hollywood now, what damage has been done to him? You can see now Anthony Henry barely to his feet. Henry not able to catch Hollywood. Hollywood caught by Henry. This is a blur, Zach.
Well, as I said before, I'll say it again. Whoa! What a pin. Wait a minute, Hollywood with the chair right between the eyes.
This gotta be it, pinfall. But Hollywood's not slowing down. Hollywood, he's not one. He's Walk of Fame. Walk of Fame. This has to be it.
No.
But not wasting
time. Wait a minute,
back
to the tourist trap. He's got him locked right in the center of the ring.
Call it whatever you want right now. We could be seeing a submission situation. We could be seeing the FIP World Heavyweight Champion submitted.
Oh, but look at Henry, though. Such upper body strength.
And remember, there are no rope breaks in FIP. However,
rope break not needed there. He was able to pull himself out of that positioning, and Hollywood lost his grip.
I can tell you wanted to complete my sandwich with that one because I'm telling you right now.
Sometimes, Trevin, there are no words needed from us.
WWN faithful, properly characterizing what we're seeing right now here. Hollywood, what does he have in mind for Anthony Henry?
Again, this is swinging for the fences time. This is all haymakers. The time for subtlety is over. And now, second rope walk of fame perhaps? Not in the cards.
Henry able to fight his way out of that predicament, but Hollywood sees him coming with a boot of his own.
And again, Hollywood, high rent district. Oh, but Henry cutting him off with a pass. Oh!
And that was a dragon screw from the top.
I don't know if I've ever actually seen that before. Inventiveness is what keeps Anthony Henry alive. Oh, double stomp!
To the knee. I don't know if you saw, it was a double stomp to the knee. Pinfall.
Not enough, but wait a minute, again!
Stretch muffler, stretch muffler. The damage was just under that knee. How long can Hollywood hold on?
Oh!
And the kicks from Henry.
Insult to injury. And he has got that leg completely contorted, Trevin.
And indeed, Troy Hollywood finally having to submit.
Here is your winner, Anthony Henry!
Zach?
I know on paper that was a non-title affair. They fought like every title in FIP was on the line, every title in Shine was on the line, the ACW, the combat title, they fought like it was all on the line.
And while you see disappointment from Troy Hollywood, no one should be disappointed with that showing. So few wrestlers in the sport can hang with a guy like Anthony Henry. So few guys can hang with a guy like Anthony Henry. Troy Hollywood tonight pushed the champion to the limit. Wait, what is this?
Oh, no. Anthony.
Well, that answers a question. I don't know if you saw the referee and Henry were both asking for the physical championship belt. And no one seemed to have it, now we know why.
When Jon Davis is holding something, it's Jon Davis's now.
Absolutely.
No one's asking to take
but
that
why
back.
is Jon Davis, the Florida Heritage Champion, making his way to the ring? A very intriguing interaction between the Florida Heritage Champion, Jon Davis, and the FIP World Heavyweight Champion, Anthony Henry. And I'm thinking, it's time, Zach. Let's go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the FIP Florida Heritage Championship. Introducing first the challenger. no pins hashtag.
All right, I've said it before. You should announce Snoop Strikes everywhere he is.
And his opponent, already in the ring, weighing 265.5 pounds from Ybor City. He's the reigning and defending FIP Florida Heritage Champion, my dad's favorite wrestler, Jon Davis!
You forgot that dude, Jon Davis. And while I won't pretend to totally understand what that dude means, what I know is that dude is one tough dude. And the young Snoop Strikes is a very, very agile, very speedy young man. He's going to have to use every inch of that agility and speed if he's going to topple, if he's going to defeat the Florida Heritage Champion, Jon Davis. But you know what? If there's anybody who could do it, I think Snoop Strikes is that guy.
Well, Trevor, you spoke earlier about people really pushing themselves over the last year, getting in the best shape of their career, whatnot. I think Snoop Strikes is absolutely an example of that. He has transformed himself over the last year and has gotten, dare I say, faster, more agile than before. The Snoop Strikes now versus the Snoop Strikes a year ago, totally different animal, and he is talking a big old game to John Doe, dear God.
Well, I'd say he better be careful if you poke the bear. You gotta think there's some mind games here too when it comes to Jon Davis. Even if he doesn't mean to be playing these mind games, to get across the ring from Jon Davis.
If I was across the ring from Jon Davis and I moved in a way that caused his eyes to move just a little bit, I would consider that a victory as a mind game. He is that intimidating, he is that tough.
If you put a heart rate monitor on Snoop Strikes right now, I think this young man has already burned 100 calories before Jon's even moved once. Snoop lands on his feet. Getting out of the way, using that speed, that agility. Here's Jon. That lariat to hit you.
Ay, Kiba. There's going to need to be like 7 Snoop Strikes.
Well, that's it. I was going to say, you would have thought that was it. Snoop not able to get the leverage for the pin, but again, still using that speed. Davis holds onto the ropes, and if he had just caught Snoop there, I'm telling you, Snoop knows it. The urgency, he knows what bad things can happen, and I think we're about to see one.
Say Jon Davis, the patron saint of mean things. And Snoop Strikes. You want to talk about life flashing before your eyes? Every single time Jon Davis gets his mitts on you, your life flashing before your eyes all over.
And Jon made the mistake of going for a clean break. He didn't have to make it, and Snoop took advantage. Pinfall. 1 count only, but you saw there trying to take out one of the limbs of Davis into the pin.
Impressive to get Jon over, but you saw Jon just shove Snoop right off. And Snoop attempting the small package, but no dice.
Right, instead Jon Davis almost suplexed him, but Snoop again changing his center of gravity, landing on his feet.
Whoa!
And his momentum threw him out of the ring, and he again landed on his feet. And like a horror movie, here comes Jon for it.
You know, the term cat-like reflexes get thrown around. I think in Snoop Strikes' case, he's got 9 lives like a cat. He's burning them all tonight.
He might be getting in the ring with Davis, but I'll give credit to Snoop. Right now, Davis has not been able to catch and slow down the challenger very much. And that Gamagiri from Snoop could have slowed down the champion, maybe not.
Whoa, Snoop looking for that huge DDT. Oh, no.
Yeah, what was the submission predicament?
And it's time to pay the piper.
Instead, Davis throws him off, and what a shoulder tackle. And as the Orpheum, the FIP faithful come alive for the FIP Florida Heritage Champion. Jon Davis surveys the damage. Snoop Strikes. I'm telling you, the size differential here. No weight limits in the Florida Heritage Champion, or Florida Heritage Division, excuse me, as the champion with that strike, that kick to the back of Snoop.
Snoop, you had a great run. There are moments of this match which will look great on your highlight reel. It's been great knowing you. and we'll remember you as a hero.
Davis driving spine first, Snoop into the corner, into the turnbuckle with authority. I'm telling you, Zach.
Oh no! No! Snoop, he had such a bright future ahead of him. Don't do this, John. Not like this.
Doesn't matter what I was about to tell you, because not only did Jon Davis just light up the chest of Snoop Strikes, here in the Kumite, the FIP faithful are demanding another chop. Concussive force taking down Snoop.
Whatever strategy, whatever plan, whatever thought process or philosophy that Snoop Strikes had coming into this, never mind that noise, it's chop time.
And Davis is controlling the pace. And while Davis controls the pace, nothing good can happen for Snoop. Snoop dumped outside of the ring, and I gotta point out, first time I might almost be catching my breath since the previous match. Did you notice Troy Hollywood out by himself? Snoop Strikes, who's trying to fight back.
No! Snoop, Jesus.
Maybe the wrong choice of offense. Snoop, to Snoop's credit, no one else from OAO out here, and maybe not Snoop Strikes for long.
Well, as much as I would love to give Snoop and Troy credit, OAO did not necessarily have an easy night ahead of them. They all three had unbelievable blockbuster matchups ahead of them. And Snoop, I think, had the tallest order, and I'm not just talking about the size of Jon Davis.
Another chop again. The pain on the face of Snoop Strikes tells the story here, ladies and gentlemen. If you have ever been chopped before, and I know most of you probably have not, if you've ever run into something suddenly and not expected it, it knocks the wind out of you, every one of those feels like that, and that slam feels about the same.
I'm stunned that Snoop did not go through the ring.
John, I'm telling you, look at him. You would think this was the Serengeti right now. This man, like a predator, got his eyes on his prey, and another slam.
And the tone, if you could see the look on the crowd's face, it's partial hooray, hooray for the violence, and partial let him go, John. He's got such a future ahead of him. You can't end it like this.
Oh, I don't think John has any plans of ending anything until he takes all of the life out of the body of Snoop Strikes.
A tree trunk-like leg, too.
Credit to the challenger. I won't call it emphatic. Can't tell if Snoop's throwing up. But at the end of the day, he's throwing this match up.
I will say 50% unbelievable tenacity, 50% punch drunk. That may have been a mistake on Snoop Strike's part. Whoa, wait a minute. Jon Davis perhaps looking for some volunteers for some audience participation. Asking the crowd if anyone wants to catch a wrestler.
I think John is threatening to throw Snoop Strikes at the FIP faithful. This is not a good idea.
Now here's the thing. Here's the other thing. Before this match, Troy Hollywood was talking an awful lot of trash on social media to Jon Davis, that Jon Davis was in the sights of OAO. I have to wonder now, has Troy Hollywood doomed his own teammate by talking that level of trash before this matchup?
Oh no, John's got him up. Please do not throw.
Are we gonna see shades of little Snoop Dudley here? Are we?
Like a lawn dart. Sean strong enough. Oh, Snoop going for the face smartly. Thumb in the eye is one way to slow a man down. Diving through, and look at Snoop suddenly. Size advantage doesn't mean as much when you're destroying the knee of your opponent.
And Snoop Strikes, living proof of desperate times calling for desperate measures.
Yeah, and Snoop continuing the onslaught. You can see he's now targeted. It's pretty clear whether it's the knee and the ankle or just the knee. Heck, he saw how well that worked out for Anthony Henry in the previous match.
Not just that though, this is an evolution of his game plan since the beginning. Snoop Strikes was trying to outrun Jon Davis. Oh, pin. Barely a 1. Snoop Strikes trying to outrun Jon Davis since the beginning. Now, the evolution is, well, if I slow him down further, maybe I got a shot at running away from this.
That's it, he'll never catch me. And I was trying to catch the face of Snoop to see would he be daunted after that emphatic kick out by the champion. And this young man is not. He is still going. He is not messing around.
We talked earlier about Troy Hollywood, Anthony Henry, and what a win like that would mean. You're looking at a man who not only has been the most dominant FIP Florida Heritage Champion in this company's history, you are looking at a man who epitomizes the heritage of FIP.
And all of Florida professional wrestling.
I said at the very start, he is the epitome of FIP and Florida wrestling.
And can you imagine if a sharpshooter, no, kicking away, is the champion?
Again, I feel like it would take 6 Snoop Strikes to get a sharpshooter attached to Jon Davis.
Now Snoop's not slowing down. He's trying to, Jon is trying to fight him off, but you can tell, like a wounded animal. We talked Serengeti earlier. At some point, even the king of the pride finds himself dethroned.
Oh!
And is this going to be that moment?
Right on the money.
Jon pushing him off, but Snoop, not only does he kip up, hits a beautiful, beautiful light drop.
I was going to say, wombo combo out of Snoop Strikes, little happy feet there, and he's dropped Davis to a knee.
Oh. He was going for the kill, but Jon not only got out of the way, I now feel confident. We've got a few less teeth in the mouth of Snoop Strikes. I don't know why we're not sponsored by an oral surgeon at this point.
And Snoop Strikes does not know what area code he's in right now, what timeline he's in.
Can you imagine the feeling as you hear that dude chanted?
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, a shining wizard has knocked this young man's head off, but he did not. Let me repeat that. Jon Davis did not pin Snoop Strikes.
I think deep down, maybe Jon Davis is impressed. And the crowd getting behind the challenger here. The crowd's impressed.
And I'll tell you, the conditioning of a Snoop Strike, the cardio.
Don't do that.
He's got a gas tank, but I don't think the chop is the right idea. Like you said, Snoop now trying to use the speed. Caught by Jon.
No. Oh no. Whoa, what a head scissors takedown.
3 seconds around the world just turned into a counter by Snoop. And a hurricane.
Taking down all of Jon Davis. And again, Snoop so quick. Oh! Just using his body as a weapon there. Springboard. Wow, what a cross body. Cover. 2 new champion. Oh my God.
Zach, if that could have been any closer. And you got to think that's what's going through the head right now of Snoop Strikes.
Snoop Strikes looking to do the impossible here tonight. Oh, what a boot. Driving Snoop right to the mat. Uh-oh.
Jon's not done.
Oh. Code red! What? Still not enough. Still not enough. And now Snoop. Half crab applied. And perfect product placement, I might add. Right in the center of the ring. But Jon able to power out.
And when you have tree trunks for legs, you can do that. And that is where that weight and size differential perhaps just made not just a difference, but was the moment that saved the championship. But will there be another moment as Snoop hits that tornado DDT and he's not slowing down?
And now Snoop Strikes up at the top. What a splash! Pinfall. 2 new champion!
As the Orpheum comes unglued, two gladiators not only leaving it all in the ring here, what can they have left in the tank, Zach? I was describing the conditioning of Snoop and how impressive it is, but how long can you fight? You can see neither man. Snoop again taking out the knee. I was gonna say neither man in control, but Snoop right now, pinfall, and he's got his feet in the ropes, and guess what? That's legal, but even the additional leverage, not enough to help Snoop become the Florida Heritage Champion.
Well, it just comes down to weight. Snoop is what, maybe a third of Jon's size? It's so difficult to keep that displacement of weight across the shoulders, but Snoop doing everything he's got. Oh no! Siberian Bear Crusher! Oh, no! No! Oh, Snoop is gone. Snoop is gone.
The ref. Ring the bell. This is it.
Your winner by knockout and still FIP Florida Heritage Champion, Jon Davis!
Ref stoppage. Normally a knockout would have a 10 count, but in this situation, the referee said this young man cannot compete.
If I'm not mistaken, that's 2 FIPs in a row where Jon Davis has knocked his opponent out. Whoa, wait a minute.
Official doing?
I think all of us, including Jon Davis, very impressed. I would go as far as to say, I have seen the future of professional wrestling, and his name is Snoop Strikes.
The fact that Snoop Strikes is leaving by his own accord is phenomenal. I got to give this young man credit, pushing the Florida Heritage Champion to the limit. But at the end of the day, the reign, the unstoppable reign of Jon Davis continues. I think Snoop's going to have to watch the end of that match back to understand what happened.
I think I figured it out. Jon Davis is what happened.
Impressive showing from that dude. And I can't believe it, but we are nowhere near done.
Your following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a special attraction match. Introducing first. Making his way weighing in 190 pounds from Auren, Louisiana. Representing OAO. His winner. Tag Team Champion, the absolute best, Natalya!
Third member of OAO has the opportunity tonight to leave in Full Force 2019 with a big win.
And his opponent.
Okay, let's rock, catch it up, punch flat. We keep it real, no fuss, right? I feel confident.
There are no championships on the line. But what a unique situation here. You've got one half of the ACW Tag Team Champions, one half of the Evolve Tag Team Champions. You got a young man in the form of Leon Ruff, whose career has been skyrocketing, and a young man in the form of Hunter Law, who would love to jump on that rocket by defeating Leon Ruff. What would a victory tonight mean for Hunter Law?
Not only that, by my count, it's been a little bit of a rough night for OAO. The pressure is on for Hunter to bring home the W for OAO. Hunter Law busting out the negotiation skills here. Hunter Law claiming innocence here, looking for just pure competition, and FIP crowd does not believe him.
Well, there's quite a history between what's now OAO and the Skulk.
He has denied him a second time. Ooh. Ruff looking to put this thing away early, and Hunter Law looks like he just saw a ghost.
And exactly, and what he's finding out right now is you better keep your composure, because if you lose your cool against Leon Ruff, this is a very, not just talented young man, but you can see right now the focus. Leon Ruff keeps getting better and better, but Hunter Law's shoulders say, guess what, I'm gonna knock that better out of your body, as is this chop.
When you're going up against Leon Ruff, you have got to be at your absolute best, because there are no off days for Leon Ruff. And Hunter Law talking the trash, but perhaps needs to stay on his man, because Leon Ruff came here to fight. Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, but Hunter, after being caught by 2 hip tosses instead, well, was just caught by another lucha arm drag. Up and over goes Ruff. Here comes Hunter Law. Ooh, and I'm telling you, Zach, right now Ruff is outspeeding Hunter Law, outthinking Hunter Law, or is he? Yes, he is.
Would you say that Leon's running rough shot over Hunter Law right now?
Bad puns aside, pinfall. You gotta think once again, I already made the point, Hunter losing his composure does not help him in this match. Is it only gonna get worse? As here comes Ruff, beating him on the apron. But thankfully for Hunter Law, was able to catch the boot of Leon Ruff, and what bad thing does he have in mind here? Every time these guys are on the apron, my heart goes into my throat here. And look at Hunter Law.
Ooh! You could hear that shot reverberate through the Orpheum.
Yeah, had the escape here.
Hey, Kiba! What a savant kick. And has completely shifted the momentum once again. Ooh, huge suplex to the outside. Hunter Law with absolute precision on that suplex.
You can't argue with the FIP faithful here. Impressed by what Hunter Law has been able to bring offensively. Pinfall.
Well, Hunter Law said it himself right at the start of the match, that OAO and Skulk have been through a lot, but you were looking at 2 factions absolutely on the rise in professional wrestling.
Yeah, indeed, and I don't think tonight has nothing to do with that history. Not that I'm putting it aside, because I'm sure both men would love a little more of that bragging rights, as well as the face of Leon Ruff just being ripped up by Hunter Law. But what I was about to say is, this really comes down to two young men on the rise, and I think Hunter Law is more than aware of what a win here tonight would mean throughout all of the World Wrestling Network, let alone the sport. But he's got to be careful about this trash talk. Got to keep the offensive going, because Ruff not slowing down.
No, I think we're looking at two of the brightest futures in professional wrestling right here. These two young men, so good so early in their careers. We are getting such a treat here to see them compete and cover two.
And right now, Hunter Law in control here, cutting off the oxygen to the head of Leon Ruff.
Now, Trevin, you mentioned earlier that you were impressed that Snoop was riding solo, Hollywood was riding solo, Hunter's riding solo. Ruff also solo, because the rest of Skulk have a mighty tall order ahead of them later on tonight.
Well, that's it. Both men here. It is mano y mano. Both jockeying for position. Ruff trying to fight off Hunter Law, but instead Hunter Law can't help but notice holding onto the tights to keep control of Ruff. Ruff lands on his feet, though.
Oh!
And that's it, is it? No.
Hunter Law famous for the phrase "off with his head," and he almost brought it to fruition there with that clothesline.
No, literally the words came out of my mouth. That's it. I thought this young man had lost his head, and how smart was Hunter with the very rapid, quick into the pin, and continuing the offensive now. That backdrop there, the pain going through the body of Ruff into the crossface center of the ring.
Say Hunter Law continues to get better and better every time we see him in the ring, getting so smart.
And you can see Ruff, wait, counter, no, but forcing Hunter Law to break that hold to avoid the pin as Ruff is whipped into the corner.
Oh, Hunter one step ahead there. Wait a minute.
Exploder suplex from Leon Ruff. Hunter Law's in trouble. Ruff now having that moment, that separation, that chance to catch his breath. You hear the Ruff chants.
But Hunter once again trying to stay one step ahead. Big chop. Irish whip. Ooh!
And now Ruff coming back to life.
Just the explosive power of their shots here. And once again, Ruff able to get out.
Wow! What a counter into the Ace Crusher pinfall! No! Hunter Law just barely, and I mean just barely, kicking out. And I'll tell you right now, when you look at the Skulk and that heritage trained at WWA 4 in Atlanta, pretty clear head trainer is A.R. Fox, one of our affiliate WWN training centers. A little bit of A.R. Fox and that beautiful, beautiful counter.
And Hunter now struggling to get to his feet.
Ooh! And I'll tell you, we saw this earlier from Ruff, and Hunter had it scouted this time. Ruff going to the well too many times. Hunter now positioning in a bad way. Ruff from the suplex, is this it?
No! That top rope brainbuster's on another level, but still not enough to keep down 1/3 of Skulk.
No, and that's the thing, Zach. These guys have had so many counters for the counter, so many answers for the other. You and I have barely, every time we go to open our mouth, the next thing has happened. These young men are so talented, but right now, while we have debates about whose house it is in a split crowd of the Orpheum, it's Hunter Law getting to his feet first, but Leon Ruff with the answer.
Ay, keeper, what a savant kick! And again, these two.
Lariat connects from Ruff.
Absolutely existing on another level here, Trevin. Oh, went for the Enziguri, did not get it.
But gets him up into the German pinfall. No.
And you could see the look on Hunter Law's face. I think he was just as shocked that he kicked out as we were.
Leon Ruff, so young in his career, as is Hunter Law. Got to think this is one of those moments. They're looking at their playbook. They're saying, what do I need to do to beat the other man? And right now, Hunter might have an answer. They are in a very, very dangerous position, and Hunter's trying to hook him into a Nelson, but no. Fighting off is Leon Ruff. Ruff up and over. Hunter rolls through. Ooh, and hits the kick. I'm telling you, these men, it's a flurry, a burst of offense. Answers for answers. The DDT blocked.
Oh, wait a minute, caught Ruff. Oh!
Matt Nelson, suplex not slowing down.
Oh, Tiger Bomb. 2
count only.
Well, Trevin, you mentioned that, these guys have got to be wondering, like, oh, what's it going to take? What's it going to take? At this point, I'm thinking, they're going, what else do I possibly have? I've burned through all my playbooks. The drawing board is full. Where else can I go from here?
Well, I think there's one thing, one saying, one plan, so to speak. And if the execution is successful, no, gets out of the way.
Wait a minute. This has all been about having each other scouted. They both know each other so well already.
And you just saw it right there. They're learning it. Ooh! Off with his head. It's the Shining Wizard. This has to be it. Pinfall. Grabbing his leg. No. Did you catch that nuance? How smart was Hunter Law there? Gets the first leg hooked. Notices that second leg was closer to the rope. Grabs it. Additional torque into the pin. Not able to put away Leon Ruff.
Say, desperate times combined with absolute ring awareness. Hunter Law has got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, but as I said, I think both these guys are running out of playbooks.
This is interesting now. I'm hearing OAO chants filling the Orpheum as Hunter catching Leon Ruff in the corner. Whoa! Ruff just barely holding on. A superplex right now would be catastrophic.
Oh!
And a counter from Ruff.
Ruff able to just dump Hunter over. Oh, what a crucifix! That's it!
Got him!
Here is your winner, Leon Ruff!
Both of these guys, quintessential studs in pro wrestling. These guys have such a bright future ahead. You want to talk about fight forever? I am very comfortable with these two tussling again.
You know, Zach, I know the record books are going to reflect tonight not just a victory for Leon Ruff, but 3 losses for OAO. But I'm telling you, you talk about stock rising in the sport of professional wrestling. Hunter Law, Snoop Strikes, Troy Hollywood, these 3 young men, they showed something to me tonight. They asked for these matches. But now there's something to be said for asking for challenging things.
I was say, be careful what you ask for, because otherwise you might be 0-3 at the end of the night.
Gotta think OAO is gonna want to regroup a bit, but life is about lessons, life is about learning, and if OAO comes back just a little bit better, I can only imagine. And in fact, life has a start and a future. And in a moment, we are about to see potentially the future of the sport of professional wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, your following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. As a future is now showcased. Introducing first.
pun intended, of all here throughout the World Wrestling Network. Youngman moving down into this geography, a student at the WWN Training Center.
His opponent.
Cyrus Satin has honed his craft. We've seen Zachary Cooper toil and fight his way up from ACW's proving ground, making it to the ACW flagship, and finally, an honest-to-goodness dream for this young man to be in a Full Impact Pro ring at the, I dare say, world-famous Orpheum. This is a big match feel. This could be one of those moments you point back to and say this is when a career or careers were made.
You want to talk about potential rookies of the year. Zachary Cooper just recently made it past his first official year on the Indies. And yes, he's 248. But what this guy can do in the ring makes no sense.
In fact, you see right there.
No.
Satin was trying to throw him off balance. Zach planted himself, and my goodness, what a chop. Satin using that speed, chop of his own.
Say Cooper looking to take the fins off of the Aqua Bra.
Unique places to chop going after the back. You won't be surprised when I say this. There's a certain UK champion known as Walter, definitely an inspiration for Zachary Cooper. But right now, Satin was trying to jockey for position, instead pushed by the strength of Cooper into the corner here. But wait, look at Satin, he's got the fingers.
Oh, no! The Aqua Bra continues to try to outmaneuver, to outthink. Leapfrog, oh!
And how agile is the Aqua Bra, also known as the Poseidon Pitfalls, who just got hit with the spinning forearm as an answer to his own.
I was gonna say, they don't make him much tougher or harder hitting than Zach Cooper. I have had the pleasure of seeing both these men compete on the ACW Proving Grounds. Oh, wait a minute here.
Yes,
beautiful springboard cross body.
2 count only. Cooper now having to regroup.
Oh, but he might be right. He might be in the Aqua Bra splash zone. No.
Yeah, but Cooper taking his eyes off his opponent.
Oh, wait a second.
It looked like it was going to be a springboard into maybe a trust fall. Instead, Cyrus Satin was just thrown into the pillar that holds the building up.
Well, Zach Cooper may be making his debut at FIP, but he is certainly making himself at home very quickly. Oh, no. And he may be looking to set up a residence for the summer in Chop City. Wait, whoa!
Cannonball attempt!
But nobody in the pool, and Cooper might have just taken himself out.
I don't believe I've ever seen anything like that. The landing, the attempt, the damage that could have been done to his opponent, but instead for Cooper.
Whoa, wait a minute.
And where's Satin going?
Oh! A mid-air adjustment on that splash and comes crashing down on Cooper.
How many human beings can turn 180 in the air? And the force, the damage done, but damage done to both competitors here. Got to think the ribs of Satin in pain.
Oh, the knees as well. You heard them hit that hardwood floor.
And what appreciation here for both talents. So quickly accepted by the FIP faithful here.
Whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, another huge chop. Oh!
That boot, perhaps knocking Cyrus Satin silly.
What? 248, a one-handed headstand on the apron and comes crashing down on the outside.
But that's it, he was trying a flashy way to avoid the strike from Satin, and Satin smartly hitting that hand, crashing him down, pinfall. And you gotta think, if Zach wasn't trying to show off, he wouldn't be in this kind of danger. Satin's been after that hand here all night. And you know what? When somebody pulls your hand like that, your body will tell you, every ounce of your being will say submit, submit. He's gonna rip my fingers off.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. The Poseidon of pinfalls living up to the mantra too, just a 2 count.
Neither man slowing down.
And again, using the weighted disadvantage to his advantage. Shotgun dropkick in the corner.
There's Satin with the elbow. The backside wasn't enough, but he said, I don't care.
Oh, oh no! What a knockout! 2! Not enough!
How did Cyrus Satin kick out? Moreover, how the hell did Zachary Cooper just do that?
The man wrestles like the cheat codes are enabled. He makes no sense. Oh, it took too long. And Satin still fighting an uphill battle here.
Yeah, but Zach's finding himself in a bad place. Cooper's in trouble. And Satin's gonna be able to use the ropes. No, he's not.
Ooh! Double overhand chop. And again!
Cooper, like you said, those overhand chops can cause a force.
Oh!
I'm sorry, did he just senton and change direction in air? Pinfall! But not enough to defeat Cyrus Satin.
These two absolutely showcasing that there is a new generation coming to FIP. The future is right here in the ring.
I'm still replaying in my head. Wait a minute, what's Satin got? Oh! Those chops said, I don't care what you're trying to do to me, I'm gonna stop you, but Satin, Poseidon to pinfalls!
2, just a 2 count. Oh, Cooper clutch! Cooper clutch locked in!
Satin's in a bad way, center of the ring! How's he gonna escape?
Oh,
trying to force the pin, trying to force the pin! Not enough! But it did at least force the hold to be broke, but look at the damage done to Satin.
Oh, and Cooper dropping Satin down. Oh, brought it back for round 2.
Pinfall.
1, 2. You want to talk about opportunity? You want to talk about two guys looking to prove themselves, to not look a gift in the mouth? This is what we're seeing. They have so much to prove here. They need to be a part of FIP.
Yeah, but Satin fighting back. We've seen the heart that this young man has. We've seen the strength. We've seen him nearly defeat the FIP World Heavyweight Champion Anthony Henry at the Proving Ground. We saw him nearly become the ACW Heavyweight Champion. But right now, Cooper taking back control. The Orpheum's coming unglued.
Oh, wait a minute. Could we go for another cannonball? Oh, it's all 248 against the Aquabra.
This time it connected. And what does Cooper have in mind?
If I could describe this matchup, it would be, come on, you animals, who wants to live forever? Coast to coast from Cooper.
That was 18 feet. And he got him.
Here is your winner, Zachary Cooper!
By God, what a matchup. What a pressure position to be in. These young men, the future is now showcased. FIP officials positioning this match, for all intents and purposes, from a card perspective, that was the semi-main event of the night, and these two men delivered. So impressive. You see the show of respect from Zachary Cooper and Satin asking the hug. Phenomenal showing from both of these athletes. As impressed as I am by Cyrus Satin tonight in his FIP debut, Zachary Cooper, ladies and gentlemen, has arrived in Full Impact Pro. What a night it's been here at WWN and FIP present in Full Force 2019. We got a rowdy crowd. Let's waste no more time. Let's send things down to Zach Romero for our main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, your following main event is scheduled for one fall. It is for the FIP World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the competitors.
Liam Gray, Adrian Alanis, two members of the Skulk, two young men who continue to improve coming out of the WWN Full Training Academy, trained by A.R. Fox. You've seen them in Evolve Wrestling, and you saw them back at FIP Presents All or Nothing 2019. Push the FIP World Tag Team Champions to the limit. A hair away multiple times from becoming your World Tag Team Champions. But at the end of the day, just like the sound guy cut off that celebration, the unstoppable force of the Precipice took control, leveraged Skinny Vinny, and the impressive men you see right here. Auren, Omar, Amir. These are men who for nearly 2 years held the ACW Tag Team Championships. Beginning of this year, becoming the FIP World Tag Team Champions. I cannot remember, honestly, being here in WWN across all of our brands and not seeing these two men with gold around their waist. I dare say the best tag team in all of the World Wrestling Network. Precipice has arrived. It is main event time. I am excited.
Introducing first the challengers, coming in combined weight of 327 pounds from the ATL. They are Liam Gray, Adrian Alanis, the Skulk! And their opponents
self-expression. But I got news for you, ladies and gentlemen. You can boo Precipice for hours, for years. They don't care. They are confident, and they back it up. What a ruckus atmosphere here tonight, Zach. This main event, I think especially for the Skulk, since literally September the 13th, they have counted down the days to getting an opportunity to challenge again for those championships. So close did they come back at All or Nothing, but at the end of the day, horseshoes and hand grenades, my friends. Omar Amir, the massive Omar Amir. This young man gets larger and larger, all muscle every time I see him, and surprisingly for the Skulk, Liam Gray, the one starting it. What? Liam Gray just dove and took out Skinny Vinny, and I think chances and Omar, they're in shock.
Trevin, we've at FIP always had a history of great tag teams here, and I officially have decided the Skulk is my favorite tag team that has ever existed and will ever exist.
Yeah, Chance Auren finally coming to, realizing, trying to get his hands on Liam Gray, but that distraction allowing Omar Amir by the hair to bring him Gray, but no, Gray hanging Omar off the top. Here's Adrian Alanis. Ducks the clothesline and a dive from Alanis, taking out Chance Auren. Talk about a clash of styles. It is the definition here. Oh, look at Omar throwing those huge arms. It's breaking down.
I'll say the Skulk are no slouches. These are big dudes. But the Precipice will dwarf any other tag team except for maybe the End. Precipice are literally mountains of men.
And right now, one half of that mountain, one half of the tag team champions isolated. Liam Gray thrown in by his partner. And assisted into the Uranagi-do backbreaker. And they're not done. Neckbreaker through the backbreaker. Zachary, are we about to have new tag team champions?
I was gonna say, they just turned this man ass over elbow here.
Yeah, and you see how quick Omar was able to escape as he's caught there in the gut. I'm telling you, Amir is a tough man.
I'm not here for gimmick infringements, but the Skulk came into this thing with one plan, one execution, and they are looking to dethrone one of the most dominant teams that this company's ever seen.
Big boot from Alanis. Omar's in trouble. Pinfall. 2 count only, but I'm telling you right now, as much as I respect the Skulk, they deserve to be #1 contenders here in FIP. Precipice, when you talk about the unit, and that is what tag team wrestling's about, have been a unit for so long, I think both of them can complete each other's thoughts.
And sandwiches.
I actually did that to you earlier, and wait, look at this. Chance holding on to the foot of Adrian Alanis, and that allowed Omar Amir to hit one heck of a lariat. Alanis now outside of the ring, and Chance Auren, the mugging has begun.
Now Liam Gray looking to save his partner here, and again, the very careful balance of this tag team match has fallen down once again.
Did you see the force that Gray was thrown into the apron, as well as I'm telling you right now, where those bass subwoofers are, there is no give. That may be harder than steel as Alanis is thrown into the post. Goodness. And what I was starting to say there, and you're seeing it, the thing is, when the unit works together, the unit's gonna win. Doesn't matter how good you are, and as good as the Skulk has become as a unit, they're being measured against the unit. Not just in FIP, but like I said, I dare say WWN. What a stomp by Omar Amir. And that Chance directing traffic, ring's been cut off.
Well, Trevin, you don't become a dominant tag team champion dynasty by accident.
That's a good word. That really is a good word, because it feels like in the tag team, as Chance Auren with that jaw jacket and now going with those shoulder tackles, it really is like a dynasty. Whenever they go, they are the champions. They are the New England Patriots of the tag team division in WWN. And Chance is just toying with Alanis, cutting off the ring smartly, having it so Alanis can see his partner can't get there. And you can see Alanis just thrives, or should I say Chance, excuse me, thrives in the violence, the damage he is putting into the body of Adrian Alanis.
Now, Trevin, you pointed it out earlier. The Skulk are young, they're hungry, they have the heart. But the difference is the Precipice have no heart. This is just a day at work. They are here to hurt people, and that's what they do. No heart needed, no feelings needed. The Precipice is here to once again remind FIP why it is Full Impact Precipice.
And the disrespect right there is the way you can see disdain, and now trying to go Liam Gray into the ring, and Chance Auren catching Liam Gray while Omar Amir is just mugging Adrian Alanis outside of the ring. And it is all about the winner's purse. It is all about leaving here with that money. And that is what Precipice is here about. They want to be the best. They want to make the most money. They want to hold those tag team championships forever.
They're going to need that money to pay for the medical bills of one Skinny Vinny.
Yeah, we still haven't seen Skinny Vinny since that insane dive taking him out of nowhere by Liam Gray. But Adrian Alanis, it's been a long time that he's been getting beaten on, as again Chance Auren so smartly pulling him into his corner. And I'm not taking anything away, and I'm really not trying to insult Omar when I say this, but you talk about brains and brawn. Omar is definitely the brawn, Chance is definitely the brains, just so happens both have a little bit of the other.
Right. You say they're both, I would say, as close to total packages as you can get. And the fact that they are both a team and work so well together, but makes them so dangerous, and the height on that jump!
And Omar's not slowing down. Springs Alanis in.
Oh!
I think he just jumped 10 feet to tackle that man, and he's powering him up. Alanis is a huge man, and he just got manhandled. The absolute personification of the cliche manhandled. Put that in the encyclopedia. Just happened. Pinfall. No. Alanis kicks out, and I honestly don't know how, Zach, and that's not hyperbole.
I know exactly how. Omar Amir taking too long. He's picking up the wrong lessons from Skinny Vinny. Instead of patting yourself on the back, you gotta pin the man.
And look at Chance as he now goes in with those, I dare say, kidney punches. Not taking his eye off his opponent, the intensity in his face, the body scissors. And for every moment that Chance has Alanis there in the center of the ring, Alanis is fighting for oxygen. Alanis could find himself passing out. I don't exaggerate. Think about it. The way your lungs don't connect, and now he's got him into a choke. No. Alanis trying to force the pin, and Chance not taking any chances.
Ooh, what a clothesline.
Yeah, escaping and hitting one heck of a clothesline as the entire Orpheum crescendos the booze. Auren doesn't care. Amir doesn't care.
Again, like I said, heartless. Heartless.
The smirk on the face of Chance Auren. They definitely smell blood in the water. So many times we've seen Precipice victorious. We've seen them dissect some of the best tag teams in all of the independents. And I think it's about to happen again.
Whoa, wait a minute. Miscommunication. Perhaps cracks in the foundation here. Roll up. 2.
Yeah, 2 count only. But Omar's in shock. So rare. Is there the miscue? And here's Liam Gray.
Whoa, what a drop kick.
Omar speeding in. Gray again gets out of the way. Beautiful drop kick. Massive Omar in the corner. He catches Liam Gray, but Gray on his feet. Ooh, the forearm. Omar's reeling.
Gray so quick, using his body as a weapon.
I mean, that was like a standing swanton, and he's not slowing down here, catching Amir coming in.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Tying him up like a pretzel.
That is a giant man.
Pinfall.
Omar Amir with a little bit of stank on it, kicking out.
Yeah, but even an exploder and then some, not enough, but Liam Gray not slowing down. And you can tell the urgency in the offense of Gray. Gray knows this is that moment, but there's Auren. Where did he come from? And Alanis now catching Auren.
Whoa, 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 whoa. And again, the power.
A buckle bomb. Liam Gray thrown into his partner. And Omar's not done. He's got Gray up. No, 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 no!
The Precipice is not just here to defend a title, they're here to destroy the Skulk.
For those of you who bet on the Skulk tonight,
all bets are off.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
This is, again, the theme of this show has been that the bar continues to be raised. The tag team division continues to evolve. And Liam Gray has just been launched, catapulted onto the unforgiving stage.
And again, this is like the Kumite, the Orpheum. They want blood, and they're I dare say they're gonna get it. Chance has Gray up on the stage. Omar's fighting and beating on Alanis. For everything we've seen tonight, seems like these men keep innovating the violence.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Chance Auren has Liam up. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Gray putting on the brakes. Alanis trying to fight off Omar. And instead, no.
Whoa, 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 wait a minute. Shoots them! All four men down! Careers will be shortened when this match has completed.
Zach, we just watched a man speared from 6+ feet in the air. Through two huge men on the ground, and somehow any of these men are back to their feet. If you ever asked yourself, do I have what it takes to become a professional wrestler? It's matches like this that might tell you, you might want to think twice.
Another Precipice looking to put away the Skulk, but Alanis saying, hey, you boys ought to know. The Skulk is not one to mess around, but again, the power.
It's 2-on-1. Oh, we have seen this before. The spine buster, about to take his head off. No, off our Precipice does not happen. Instead, the counter from Adrian Alanis.
The miscommunication. Oh, discus clothesline.
Where? How? Do any of these men have the energy to continue? You see Gray now struggling, trying to fight off Omar. No!
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hurricane Rana into the support beam. That beam's seen a lot of action tonight.
And here comes Liam Gray, Adrian Alanis. Now they have the 2-on-1 advantage. Chance Auren.
Oh! The exhaustion setting in, bodies just falling. Cover. New champions! No!
If that could have been any closer.
Trevor, let me just say, from top to bottom, the bar has continued to be raised in terms of talent, in terms of these people putting their bodies on the line, and I defy another company, not in Florida, not in the South, in the U.S., to try to stack up against FIP. There is no company on earth like FIP.
Here's Omar Amir trying to fight off Adrian Alanis. Liam Gray, whatever he had in mind, now sees the peril Alanis is in, tried to come to his aid, but the 2-on-1 seems to be working for the Skulk, but my God, how much work it took to hit that DDT. Are we having new tag champs?
1, 2,
Skinny Vinny!
He stopped the Ruff's hand from hitting the mat. We should have new champions.
Skinny Vinny's first and foremost still alive.
That's shocking, number one.
And not only did Vinny stop the 3 count. Oh, wait a minute. I think Vinny realized he's in a bad way.
And the crowd has decided justice is served.
Orpheum's coming unglued. Skinny Vinny just paid for the transgression. But now the Skulk needs to capitalize and wait. Here's Ciatso Auren. Shades of all or nothing. He's caught Alanis off guard. No, Alanis ducks it. Lariat not able to connect. Both men jockeying for position. Wait, here's Omar.
Woo! Again, that height from Amir.
And they're not done. Release German. Omar's on the top. How the hell's Omar on the top? Oh, huge lariat.
Like a battering ram from the heavens. Oh, no.
And this is it. Precipice is going to retain. Gray somehow able to use his body to knock Chance's body into Omar's body. Save Alanis.
The match unbelievably goes on. We've got 4 bodies in the ring. Skinny Vinny is now street pizza. This match has had it all. It just goes to show you how hard fought these tag titles are. There is no other tag division like this one. It is all on the line here, folks. Main event for a reason.
Oh yeah, and you can tell how prestigious the FIP World Tag Team Championship is as Ciatso Auren now fighting Liam Gray on the apron. And now here's Omar Amir fighting off Adrian Alanis, who's trying to get to his feet. And I dare say, thought maybe Omar might be out on his feet. Sees Alanis coming here. Sticking victory roll.
No, grabbing the tights, but third time miscommunication.
Alanis, the kick out, forcing the spear, the backbreaker. Liam Gray to the top, frog splash. Is this it? Is this it? Unbelievable! We have new tag team champions.
Your